Oh my gosh. What? Look at our classroom, Billy. It's completely different. It looks like a preschool. Oh yeah, I guess it does look a little different. I'm guessing this means Mr. Michael is still our teacher. Hey Ned, when's your mom gonna be our teacher again? I don't know. I haven't heard from her since she went on her vacation to Delaware. I'm getting nervous. Well, she better be back soon, bro. I can't have Mr. Michael as a teacher. Remember how badly he tortured us? And my brother? He's gonna do that here too. All right, Richard, what's the escape plan today? I don't know, dude. What do you mean you don't know? You always have an escape plan. Yeah, escaping is easy, but it won't matter. Mr. Michael is gonna be here every day. I got it, guys. Let's just skip school for the rest of the year. We can't. If we skip too many days, we're gonna get held back. Fellas, there's no need to worry. My mother will be back soon. Yeah, I doubt that, Ned. Huh? What do you mean by that? Face it, dude. She's been gone for over a week. She's toast. Toast? What do you mean by toast? I'm gonna miss her throwing books at me. Why are you talking about her like she's not gonna come back? It'll be okay, partner. We're here for you. Here for me? What do you mean? All right, guys, let's stop discussing Ned's missing mom. We gotta come up with a plan to get out of here. Hello, students. It is so great to see all your smiling faces. I'm sure you all noticed that I made a slight change to your classroom's appearance. Slight change? You removed an entire wall and painted all the walls and removed the desks. Where are we supposed to sit, bro? On the floor, silly. I don't want to sit on the floor. Well, that's too bad, because I'm your teacher, and you're gonna do what I tell you to, or else I'm gonna make you sit in the closet of bad boys. Closet of bad boys? What's that? It's this wonderful little closet that is dark and spooky, and it locks from the outside. Once you're in there, there's no telling what horrible things you may encounter. Okay, fine. I'll sit on the floor. You're a psycho. Why, thank you, Richard. That is so swell of you to notice. Now listen, boys. I know that you all remember me from Good Boy Camp, but this is not Good Boy Camp. This is school. You get to go home and see your families at the end of the day. But when you're in school, I am your family. Speaking of family, have you heard from my mother? She's been vacationing in Delaware for a very long time, and I'm getting nervous because I don't think there's that much to do in Delaware. No, I have no idea where your mother is. But listen up, boys. I was hired to teach you how to be good. And if you aren't good by the end of this school year, you're gonna have to go to Good Boy Camp for the entire summer. But we didn't sign up for this. I know. That's the fun of it all. This is free. I'm not getting paid a single dime. I'm here out of the kindness of my heart, because you boys are special to me. I don't like the sound of that. Now, our first good boy lesson is going to be a lesson in listening. We're gonna play a little game called Do What I Say or Else You'll Pay. Oh, well that sounds like Simon Says. Maybe this will be fun. It's just like Simon Says. Okay, boys, here are the rules. I'm gonna say, Mr. Michael says, and give you a command, and you're gonna do that command. But sometimes I might say a command and not say Mr. Michael says. But if you do that command, that means you're a bad listener, and there will be consequences. What kind of consequences? Serious consequences. Okay, everyone, let's play. I just sat down. Just do what he says, man, unless you want to go in that closet of bad boys. Mr. Michael says, pat your head. Good. Mr. Michael says, raise your arms and say, woohoo! 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 Stomp your feet! Oh, you didn't fall for the trick. Very good listening, boys. Now, Mr. Michael says slap yourselves in the face. What? You heard me. Slap yourself in the face. Hard. But that'll hurt. Do it, or else you'll get punished. Billy, I want you to do it again. Billy, don't. No speaking. I didn't give you permission. Go ahead, Billy. Slap yourself in the face. Oh, man. Uh-oh, someone doesn't listen. What? But I did exactly what you said. You wanted me to slap myself, so I did it. But I didn't say Mr. Michael says. Oh no, get in the closet of bad boys. No, please. Get in there now. But you didn't say Mr. Michael says. Oh, you're right. Whew. Mr. Michael says, get in the closet of bad boys now. No! Oh! There's nowhere you can run, Billy. I will find you. Just a moment, boys. Stay here and be good. Oh, Billy! Okay, now's our chance, guys. Let's get out of here. No, we can't leave. Richard's right. Mr. Michael is still gonna be here no matter how many times we escape. Well, there's gotta be something we can do. I can't get locked in the closet of bad boys. I'm scared. If we can't escape, then maybe we can find a way to get rid of him. That's not a bad idea. But how? We could go to the principal and complain. He is the boss after all, so he has the power to fire Mr. Michael. Wow, Ned, you're smarter than you look, dude. Thank you. Okay, so it's decided. Ned and I are going to go to Mr. Williamson's office and complain. The rest of you guys stay here. Why do I need to go? Because you love school. If I go and complain by myself, he'll think I'm lying. But if you go and complain, then he'll know something's up. Oh, man. I guess that makes sense. Let's go. Oh, Billy, where are you, buddy? He's not in here. Don't lie to me. Only bad boys lie. I'm using the bathroom. Could I have some privacy, please? Sure. I'll give you some privacy. I'll turn off these lights for you, too. Oh, looks like you're all done. You come with me now. No, please, I don't want to go to the closet of bad boys. You disobeyed my orders. That's what bad boys do. So I think you need time to sit with your thoughts in the bad boy closet. Come on. I miss Mrs. Flanderbottom. Spinny chair, spin, spin. Yo, Mr. Williamson. We need to speak with you. What are you boys doing here? Shouldn't you be in class? That's why we're here. Our substitute teacher is evil. Evil? Now that's not very nice, boys. It's true. I know a lot of evil people, and that guy is at the top of the list. Oh, I'm sure Mr. Michael is a very sweet man if you just respect his teachings. We're not learning anything. He doesn't teach us about math or science. He's trying to show us how to be good boys. But honestly, his teaching methods are really scary. Well, everybody teaches in their own way. Just give him a chance. No, he needs to be fired. Can you fire him, please? Firing someone is not nice and takes a lot of work, Richard. But you were gonna fire my mother last week. Instead, you just gave her a vacation. Yes, well, your mother is not a nice lady, and she scares me, so we had to get rid of her. What do you mean, get rid of her? I can't believe I'm saying this, but I would rather have class for 24 hours straight with Ned's mom than have 1 minute of class with Mr. Michael. Really, Richard? No, not really. I'm just trying to prove a point. Shh. If he's really as bad as you boys say he is, then I'll come to your class and supervise for a bit. Okay, good. And then once you see how evil he is, you'll fire him, right? Let's not jump to conclusions, but we'll see. We'll see? Oh no, that's never good. Okay, Billy. Go ahead. Into the bad boy closet you go. Please don't make me go in there. Go in there now, or else I'm gonna have to use my outdoor voice. Okay. Oh! Oh! It sounds like he's having a great time in there. Okay, back to our good boy lessons. Wait a second. Where's the nerd and Richard? We're right here. Yeah, and we brought Mr. Williamson to keep an eye on you. That's right. Mr. Michael, these students seem to think that you're an evil teacher. Is that true? No, of course not. I'm just trying to get these boys on their best behaviors. That's all. Oh, well, that is a shame that these students would lie like that. We didn't lie. He's really evil. Just sit and watch this class if you don't believe us. He just locked Billy in that closet. Get me out of here. Well, I'm sure Billy did something very naughty to deserve to be locked up. Go ahead and get back to teaching, Mr. Michael. With pleasure. We're in the middle of practicing our listening skills. We already practiced listening with our ears. Now we're gonna try listening with our mouths. How do you listen with your mouth? By not talking, of course. Sorry, have you boys ever heard of the game Silent Ball? Oh yeah, that's actually a pretty fun game, dude. We have to throw a ball around and be silent. Exactly. We're gonna be playing that game. Oh, now that sounds fun. I'm gonna throw this ball at each of you as hard as I can. And don't worry, you're allowed to wince in pain. But if you make a sound, then that means you're gonna be replacing Billy in the closet of bad boys. Please, someone make a sound. I can't stay in here anymore. Do we really need to play such a messed up game? Can't you just teach us about like the history of the Great Wall of China or something? No. This is much more fun. See everyone? I want you all to react the same way Kevin did. If you all don't make a sound, then no one will be replacing Billy in the closet of bad boys. Please, someone mess up. I need to get out of here. Who wants to go next? How about Trevor? Wow. Very good. Excellent work, Mr. Michael. I love it when teachers make learning fun by playing games with their students. This isn't fun. Excuse me. Did I just hear a voice? No. Well, it seems to me like everybody's having a swell time. I'm gonna go back to my office. You students have fun with Mr. Michael. Yes, sir. So, Richard and Ned, you boys told on me. It was Richard's idea. I just went along with it. No one likes a tattletale. Ow! I have fragile bones. Uh-oh, you spoke. Into the closet of bad boys you go. No! Yes! Oh no, the ball! Richard, why would you do that? He's gonna get so mad. Yeah, that's the point. He's gonna lock me in the closet instead of Ned. You're welcome, by the way. Oh, thank you, Richard. Thank you. Whatever. I can handle it. I'm not afraid of anything. But listen, I have an idea, guys. This might be a long shot, but we need to find a way to lock Mr. Michael in that closet. What? Why? It's all part of my plan. We lock him in there and scare him away from this school. How are we supposed to do that? You guys handle throwing him in the closet, okay? I'll handle the scaring. Richard. I expected more than this from you. You ruined a very fun game for everyone. You don't know what fun is. Well, Richard, you might be right. I may not know what fun is, but I do know what being bad is, and I know that you are a bad boy. So into the closet of bad boys you go.
Fine, whatever. I don't care.
Oh, thank goodness. I promise to never misbehave again. Just keep me away from this closet. Well, you're safe for now, because now it's Richard's turn to go in the closet of bad boys. Get in there, Richard.
All right, I'll just take a nap in there.
I'm sure you will. Ah! Get me out of here!
Richard's actually scared? He never gets scared of anything.
Quiet, boys. Unless you want to be like your good pals, Richard and Billy.
You don't want to go in there. Trust me, you do not want to go in there.
Exactly. Uh-oh, looks like the bell rung, which means it's time for you to go to recess.
What are you gonna do? Chain us to a fence?
You just had to give him that idea, didn't you, Trevor?
I didn't know he was actually gonna do it.
Of course he would. He's a crazy man. Look what he did to Billy. The walls in the closet talk to me.
Sure they did. Anyway, fellas, what are we gonna do? How are we gonna lock Mr. Michael in the closet of bad boys?
I think we should try and take a different approach to this, fellas. Maybe we should all try behaving ourselves for once. Then, Mr. Michael won't need to be our teacher anymore because we'll be good boys.
That's the dumbest idea I've ever heard, Kevin. It may be easy for you to be a good boy, but I'm bad to the bone. I suggest that we chop off both his arms with my sword.
Your idea is even worse than Kevin's.
Yeah, we can't chop off his arms, dude.
Exactly!
He'd still be able to walk. I say we chop off his legs instead.
Oh my gosh.
Guys, we aren't attacking Mr. Michael with a sword. Here's what we're gonna actually do. The next time he makes us play one of his silly games, one of us is gonna break his rules. Then he's gonna throw us in the closet. And then that's our chance to push him in the closet. Now that's not a bad idea, but who's gonna be the bad boy?
Not me.
Me neither.
I already did my time. I can't go back. I can't do it.
I'll be the hero and I'll do it. Richard'll be so proud of me.
Wow! Thanks for doing that, Trevor.
Don't mention it, nerd. Now you're gonna have to carry around my book bag for the rest of the year. Hello, boys. I hope you all enjoyed your fresh air. But now it's time for us to go back inside and get back to Good Boys School.
Remember the plan.
All right, everyone. Class is back in session. Who's ready to do a little bit of math?
Oh boy! Are we gonna actually learn something?
Yes, we are gonna learn about each other.
Huh?
We're gonna play a little game called Put a Finger Down or Lose a Finger.
Lose a finger?
That's right, Trevor. If you hear something that you agree with, put a finger down. But if you hear something that you disagree with, then keep that finger up, because I'm gonna chop it off.
The plan's off. But Trevor, we need to get him in that closet. I don't want to lose my fingers, dude.
Mr. Michael, instead of chopping off our fingers, why don't you just throw us in the closet? That'll certainly teach us a lesson.
Why? So you boys can pull off your little plan and shove me in the closet? I don't think so.
How does he know?
I know everything, and that little plan made me very, very mad. So now it's time for you boys to be punished. Let's play our game. Put a finger down if you love to cuddle. Great. Now, put a finger down if you always do what your parents tell you. Now I know you boys are lying. Don't lie to me. Everybody put your fingers back up.
But I always do what my mother tells me.
I know that's not true. Don't be a liar. That'll cost you 2 fingers.
Oh no!
Well, you put your finger down too. So do you always do what your parents tell you?
What?
You said put a finger down if you always do what your parents tell you to do. And you put a finger down. So, do you always do what your parents tell you? Didn't you say that you got sent to good boy camp as a child? So clearly you didn't always do what your parents told you to do.
But I'm a good boy now. I promise I'm not a bad boy anymore. Dad, please don't leave me here. I don't want to stay at this camp anymore.
Sounds like your dad is a terrible father, bro. He left you at that camp for so many years. Your dad did the same thing to your brother, Trevor.
Yeah, but that's different. My dad loves us. His dad clearly hates him. I only wanted to make my dad proud. He never loved me, but now I can fill his shoes as your teacher.
Our teacher?
Wait a second. I know who your dad is. It's Mr. Raleighworth. That's the voice I was hearing in the closet of bad boys. Yes. My father haunts me, and he'll continue to haunt me until I avenge his death.
That wasn't our fault.
Yeah, we can't help that your dad didn't know how to swim. You boys let my father die because you are bad. So it's my lifelong goal to make sure that you boys behave yourselves.
No offense, dude, but your life is pretty pathetic.
You have no idea what's in store for you. Father, your students are waiting for you.
And your father is waiting for you.
Oh
no! Nice.
You fool!
Way to stick to the plan, guys.
I can't believe Mr. Michael is Mr. Raleighworth's son. I know! It's crazy! I thought his last name was Michael.
That's his first name, Billy.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense.
So, do y'all think Mr. Michael's gonna be back here tomorrow? I hope not. We'd have to do this all over again. No, Mr. Michael is officially fired. He failed at teaching you boys, and it was a pretty pathetic effort.
Yeah, I'd say so.
So who's gonna be our teacher now?
Is my mother ever gonna come back?
I'm not sure when she'll be back, but I'll teach you in the meantime. Yes! Finally, we have a nice teacher for once. Why don't you boys take today as a half day, but come in tomorrow with smiles on your faces and your pencils sharpened, okay?
A half day? Nice! Party at Richard's house! Hey, wait a second! There's no party at my house!
Thanks for hosting, Richard. That's so kind.
I'm gonna order a pizza! I'm just gonna play video games in his room.
I gotta figure out where my mother is.
Mr. Williamson, you're not gonna believe this, but Mr. Michael is the son of our old teacher, Mr. Raleighworth.
You're kidding. Well, at least he doesn't have a brother?
Oh yeah, that would be terrible. I can only imagine how evil that person would be. Well, see you tomorrow, Mr. Williamson.
See you tomorrow, buddy.
What is wrong with you?
I'm sorry. They brought up our father and it triggered something in me. Do you know how much I had to sacrifice to make sure this went right? I had to get rid of Mrs. Flanderbottom. I hired you. I could have lost my job. I told you, we should have done this at the camp, like we originally had planned. You failed twice at the camp, and now you failed again. You are a disgrace to our family name. Our family name? You call yourself Mr. Williamson. You don't even use the last name Raleighworth. You're a disgrace to our family name.
You both are a disgrace. The Raleighworth name has been tarnished by you two imbeciles. But there is another Raleighworth out there, and they will be key to our success.